again. Hey yo! Today we are hopefully completing Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper. I'm not gonna have camera on because I don't feel very good today, so let's continue. I did start for a second. We're trying to figure out this stupid library puzzle. I'm not sure what the sitch is here. I've been trying a couple different things, trying to get it sorted. I don't know. Are you going to tell me when this is right?
Have you finished placing my labels, Mr. Holmes?
Like, those are 4-year differences. So I feel like the other one needs to be a 4-year difference. Do I have an 82? No. And then, let's see. Ones that are on here are also 4-year differences. Except for that top. Oh, maybe it still would be. So 4 would be 80. Do I have an 80? No. Let's see. I'm really bad at these types of puzzles. I'll go with this one. See, none of this makes any fucking sense to me. There we go.
Mr. Barnes, the labels are in their correct places. That should facilitate your classification.
There we
Have
go.
you found my book?
Yes, what luck it was to meet you. It was acquired in 1882.
I will look for it. Thank you very much. I would suggest that you organize your books quickly. I am in the habit of visiting my local bookstore at least once a week.
You are right, Mr. Holmes.
Okay. What did you say? 1882? Which means it's over here. Ah. Okay.
This encyclopedia on plants and spices is just what I need to analyze these
Baker
so-called
Street,
perfumes.
all right.
Let's return to Baker.
Let's go back to Baker Street.
Table.
Go to the analysis table, I'm assuming.
I need something.
Oh, I need the book, probably. Perfumes.
Let's get to work. I must analyze these perfumes.
Perfumes described in a musical metaphor as having 3 sets of notes, making the harmonious scent. The notes unfold over time with the immediate impression of the top note leading to a deeper middle note, and the base notes gradually appearing as the final stage. Quality of a perfume is usually assessed in terms of 3 parameters. Hello, kitty. Ah! There's a kitty in front of my screen. I can't see now. Okay. Let's see. Quality of perfume is usually assessed in terms of 3 parameters. Fragrance is the most important. environment. Essentially, the smell of perfume is followed by the intensity of smell. I don't know.
This shape represents the essence of the perfume, which I must recreate.
Oh, I see. Okay.
These shapes represent the smells at my disposal.
Can I, like, combine them or something? Oh, I see. Aroma average intentionally bad.
This shape represents the essence of the perfume, which I must recreate.
Yep. No, that one's too wide. Maybe I needed this one. Let's try this one. Okay.
This shape represents the essence of the perfume.
Oh, I probably need this big fat one. Okay. Hold on. Let me... Nope. Need this guy. This guy here. No?
This shape represents the essence of the perfume.
I mean, that's it.
Excellent. Now
There
on to
we
the
go.
next step.
Okay. Oh, this one's gonna be fun. Okay. Red one maybe? No, not the red one. Let's try this one.
Excellent. Now on to the
There's
next
really
step.
only two options. There we go.
Elementary. Fine. I have to go to the brothel.
Okay, so now he's got to go to the brothel. Where is it? Ah. Brothel!
Fine. I have to go to the brothel.
Talking to you about this,
So,
I'm
my
assuming.
dear man, have you reached a verdict?
I have distinguished the good perfumes from the bad, but even the good ones are nothing more than common sense for adolescents.
Who cares? It'll freshen up a few of my girls. Wait, there's a perfume here called Valerian. What is it?
It's not really a perfume, technically speaking, unless you like cats. It's more of a kind of medicine.
It smells strange. I don't really like it. Here, I can give it to you. And I have some information. Squibby is most assuredly locked up at the police station hereabouts. It would also seem that he's the one who doesn't want to come out.
Do you know someone by the name of Danny?
Danny? Big Danny, Nutcracker? The one who hates cats?
That's the one.
You're interested in that kind of bird? Be like dipping your biscuit in a pig's trough. She's dangerous, a real cyclone. So beware. And her appearance. She claims to adore perfumes. She'd need this whole box to smell sweet.
I doubt it'll take much to make Danny cooperate, perhaps by offering her a little gift. Let's go to the police station.
Okay, police station. Oop.
I have to find out how many policemen are still in the station. There's no point continuing if there are too many.
What am I supposed to do? Just peek?
I have to find out how many policemen are still in the station. There's no point continuing if there are too many.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Fuck is all this? I forgot I had all this stuff in my inventory. It's been like well over a week since I played this. Oh, I need to go to her. Okay.
You still there, honey pie?
I'll be back.
You do that.
Oh, do I need to give her the Valerian?
You still there, honey pie?
I'll be back.
You do that.
You're supposed to give me some Valerian. Did I not pick it up like a dum-dum? Like, was I supposed to pick it up?
I have no reason to go that way. I have no reason to go that way.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I'm dum-dum, guys. Dum-dum I am. Okay. Let's do this one. There we
Do you
go.
remember me? Would you be kind enough to help me by telling me how many policemen are inside in exchange for this bottle of perfume?
Hello? I think my computer just froze. There we go.
This is perfume. He's got a funny look on his face. Me, I want a pretty bottle with a button so that I can spray it all over myself. Got it?
Okay.
Do you remember me? Would you be kind enough to help me by telling me how many policemen are inside in exchange for this bottle of perfume?
There ain't much in the station. It was pretty busy, but now there's only one constable, dearie.
There we are. Now Danny has been sprayed with valerian, a scent that's irresistible to cats. I must create a diversion in the street to make the policeman come out, but I need some cats. Lots of cats. I must go to the pet shop.
Okay. Pet shop is over here. Oh, there's some kiddos.
Hey, look! It's Mr. Detective. It's...
Shh, I'm undercover on a special mission. Don't blow my cover.
Aye, aye, Captain. We won't let it slip.
Now, what are you doing in this area at such an hour? You're far from home, aren't you?
We've come to give Pounce a hand. About his cat, you know. Downstairs round is a nasty old lady Big Danny lives. She threatens to kill Pounce's cat, 'cause she's allergic, or so she says. And it makes it cough and vomit just by seeing one.
Allergic.
Oh, that's it. She stoned Pounce and his cat yesterday, and the poor thing took off and hasn't been seen again. We've been looking for it, but nothing.
Does that cat there belong to Pounce?
Bert! That's my Bertie!
Be careful, he is injured. Let's take him to the pet shop. We might be able to take care of him.
Let's go to the pet shop, children.
If you all go in at once, you'll scare the animals. Pounce, come with me. Everyone else, stay here.
Okie dokie, let's go see what we can do for his kitty.
What can I do for you?
I have come to return your mask.
Ah, thank you. If you need something else, do not hesitate.
May I present young Pounce and his cat, Bert? Poor Bert, he's been injured.
It's Big Danny who threw a cobblestone at him.
Big Danny? Danny the Jaw? The terror of the Highlands?
Oi, that's her, mister.
You know this lady?
Lady is not the appropriate word. Fury, more likely. Danny is a night worker. Before that, she performed in a circus where she fought against men for a penny a round. It was said that she never lost a fight.
Ooh,
Is there
tough
anything
girl.
you can do for poor Bert?
I don't know. This cat seems to be in a sorry state. I have a book on cats over there. Can you find it while I look at its wound?
Yes.
Okay.
Aha! This must be the cat book Abraham needs.
What can I do for you?
Here is the book
I
on
love
cats.
it, like you're examining my
Thank you,
cat.
man. I will see what I can do for this cat.
He's so cute.
So, how is Bert doing?
He'll pull through. But he must eat, and I have no food for him here. We will need to find him some.
And where can we get some cat food?
We must find Hardiman.
Pray.
He sells meat for cats. It's around this time when he passes the end of the road. You might be in luck. You'll hear him from far away. He was always calling beep, beep.
Thank you for everything, Mr. Solomonovich. So, Pounce, shall we look for the cat food seller? Poor Bert has to be fed, and I might have some work for you and your friends.
Okay. Sorry about that gap in talking there. I had to block the bathroom off because my cat was getting into the fucking litter box. Okay, where did he say that I needed to get cat food? Down the end of the street. Okay.
Beep beep.
Beep beep.
Beep beep.
Good evening, sir.
How do? A little kebab for the cat? These little brats can't possibly all be yours.
Pardon? Oh, no, none of them.
Ah, children, they're our pride and joy, and yet...
I mean, they ain't my
cats
pride
really
and joy
like
because I don't fucking have
kebabs?
any.
They adore them. How many would you like?
I'll take the lot.
I beg your pardon, sir?
How much for the lot?
For £2, they're all yours, my lord.
It's a deal. Listen up, my little soldiers. You'll need to find all the cats in Whitechapel and lead them towards the police station. You'll be armed with delicious kebabs to entice them. Go, as quick as you can now. If my calculations are correct, the cats will be seduced by Danny's odor and will throw themselves on her. That should cause
Okay.
enough of a commotion to
Throwing
get the
cats
policemen
onto
to
a
come out
lady.
onto the
This should be
streets.
interesting.
Come on now, children. Let the cats alone.
What's all this racket? Calm down. Come on, out. And make those cats shut up.
Well now,
Yes,
let's see
because
what
you
I
can
do about
shut
Squibby.
cats up. Right.
This must be the door that leads to
Oh
the...
boy. Fuck. I had the guide out for this. Okay. There we go. Oh, hi, dude.
And who are you?
I've come to talk to you about Tumblety.
So you're here to kill me, are you?
Absolutely not. I've come on behalf of someone you know who told me you have some explosive news about this American. In exchange, he has settled your bill on the kayaks.
You ain't no street person, you. You're a bobby, trying to wind me up, aren't you?
Not at all. Will you agree to talk?
Not a chance. I'll give nothing away for nothing. I don't have to follow Bluto's orders. I'm in it up to my neck. And the bobbies
Oh,
won't
no.
agree to keep me locked up here for the rest of my life.
You mean to say that you are here of your own accord?
Damn right. Only death awaits me out there. I was almost lynched because I was blamed for the murder of those poor girls who were chopped up like animals. The police put me here for my own safety. That's when this journalist showed up.
A journalist?
I socked him once for disrespecting me down at the pub. He said I'd pay for it one day, and that day came. He said he was going to squeal to the papers about me. With my description and my tattoos and all, I was arrested at the same time the police said they'd caught the Whitechapel killer. While waiting to write the article, he started the rumour. Now the streets ain't safe for me no more.
I understand. Listen, if I find this journalist and make him promise to not write a word about you, and if I also agree to pay for you to get out of London, will you tell me everything you know about Tumblety?
You sure know how to speak to ruffians, don't you? You got yourself a deal.
What's the name of this journalist?
Bulling. Tom Bulling.
Tom Bulling? That name sounds familiar. That wouldn't be the journalist that Watson met at the Wasp's Nest.
Huh?
Ah, no, nothing. I was just thinking aloud. Well, I'll be
Goodbye.
going, Squibby.
You're right. It ain't healthy here.
I shall leave Bluto's treasure at the station. The police will know what to do with it.
Can I not get back through the door? Okay. Where am I going?
I shall leave Bluto's treasure at the station. The police will know what to do with it.
That's what I'm trying to do. Treasure? Oh.
What, ain't you gone yet?
Well, I'll be going, Squibby.
You're right. It ain't healthy here.
I shall leave Bluto's treasure at the station. The police will know what to do with it.
Okay, but I can't get out. But okay. That was a weird ass glitch.
I shall leave Bluto's treasure at the station. The police will know what to do with it.
Hey, but what are you up to here, you? Off with you, and make it quick before I take you in.
Let's go to the wasp's nest.
Wasp's nest it is. Right now.
Let's go to the wasp's nest.
That's where I'm going, you dingo.
No, if
Come here,
Bluto
kids.
sees me, it could prove to be quite dangerous. Let's return to Baker Street to change.
Oh, right, yeah.
Good evening. There'll be a nice tip in it for you if you can tell me if you recently saw a journalist here.
Yes, sir. A damn nuisance, that man. And a real cad. He cursed me out something fierce for staining a book that he put down, even though it was him who was shaking so much that he soiled it with a whole lot of ale.
Of course, messy people blaming it on other people. Because that's how that goes.
He was reading a book?
Oh, not a real book. A halfpenny rag. He put it down on the ground, and I put it in the paper bin for the stove. It should still be there if it weren't already put in the fire.
Goodbye, miss.
At your service, me lord.
Some paper, ink stains. This must be the table where Bulling writes his copy.
Okay, but history of Michael Bermuda's Fantasy and analysis and providing a wonderful and sensational story of okay.
Spring-heeled Jack, a fantastical character that terrorizes the population of London. This journalist has some far from cheerful reading. Evening. A pint for me and have one for yourself. I'm looking for a journalist, a good client of yours. Goes by the name of Bulling. Ring any bells?
Haven't seen him for a day or two. He must be sleeping it off somewhere. Where to hide from the landlord when you owe some serious bread?
What paper does he work for?
I don't know, but I can't believe that he works at his rag, because he's always round the pub scribbling his useless papers. The last time I seen him, he spent a whole day at that table drinking and scratching away from morning till night. He finished by celebrating, and without the help of a rich chap, he would have fleeced me of a guinea.
Thank you, my friend.
That's nothing.
Okay.
No, if Bluto sees me, it could prove to be quite dangerous.
Okay, that's it. That's all I can think of. So what am I doing now? Usually he tells me where to go.
Some paper, ink stains.
Let me look at the documents. Okay.
Let's return to Baker Street. Tom Bulling isn't here, but the Baker Street irregulars should be able to track him down.
Okay, cool. So it just tells me where to go.
Up at last, Holmes.
Fabulous.
Were you
There we
able to
go.
get anything from that crook at the Wasp's Nest yesterday?
Not yet, but I am working on it. And yourself, Watson, what were you able to find out from your colleague about the sale of
Oh my
second-hand
goodness
female parts?
gracious.
Holmes? Well, actually...
Let it be,
I'm
Watson.
very
It was
sleepy
time,
today. I'm
no
not
doubt.
sure why.
Well, as soon as I mentioned the possible existence of a black market dealing in human parts, everyone in the hospital became very tense. This silence, therefore, tells us more than anything else at this point.
However, I have trouble believing that such a peculiar dealing as that involving Annie Chapman's uterus could have gone unnoticed in the medical community, if that is indeed what happened.
That's my opinion, as well as that of my old university colleague. He maintains that any form of organ trafficking would be impossible, not to mention unnecessary. However, he did tell me something rather troubling. The unexplained disappearance of several corpses from the hospital morgue. He has allowed me to investigate, provided I do so discreetly, and here is what I found.
I read that
concealed in
way
what
faster
appeared
than they're
to be a
talking.
secret letterbox.
Interesting, an encoded message.
Indeed. And look, the symbol of a certain well-known Spartaca encyclopedia is printed on it. Perhaps it will help in deciphering the letter.
Thank you, Watson. Are you going out again?
I promised a new patient, Captain Stenick, I'd go round to examine him. He lives nearby. I may be back before you've had a chance to decipher this mysterious message.
Okay. Smells like rain outside, but it hasn't rained, and I'm very sad.
Good. Let's decipher the encoded words in the message that Watson found at the London hospital.
Uh-huh.
Good. Let's decipher the encoded words in the message that Watson found at the London hospital.
Oh, okay. There we go. All right. Oh, no. Where was I? There we go. I don't understand. Oh, animals. Animals Encyclopedia Spartica. Okay.
The index of the Spartica encyclopedias seems to have a connection with this letter.
Oh, I see. Okay, so... goes there, and then B is the 2s. Fours up in this biatch. It's 5. Is 6. Is there any 6s? Let's see. See any 7s? Is there 8s? I'm pretty sure there's 8s. Don't see any 9. Don't see any 10. I don't get what these are. These funky ones.
The index of the Spartacus encyclopedias seems to have a connection with this letter.
Oh. I don't really get this here. I can get the obvious ones, but I don't understand. I'm bad at this kind of stuff. Let's see. I don't get this at all. Alright, I'm just gonna use a guide and do little cheatsy cheats. Oh, I see. Some parts are just like missing. Okay, let's see. I'm used to my like puzzle games where you can skip all this junk. Okay, W H A-R Wharf.
Elementary.
New command subject woman delivery Wharfdale 17. Okay.
My dear Watson, I congratulate you on your investigation. This letter seems to well and truly confirm the organized trafficking of bodies in London.
My God, how dreadful.
Watson, we must go to the address that appears in this message. I would suggest you take your weapon.
It hasn't left my side since the beginning of this whole affair, Holmes.
I'll also be putting on my workman's disguise again. One never knows.
But what about me, Holmes?
Stay as you are, Watson. At worst, you can pass as my employer. Find Wharfdale Road on the map of London, Watson.
Understood, Holmes.
Okay. Map.
Yes, I have, Holmes.
Here we are, Watson. 17 Wharfdale Road. Let's be careful.
You think so, Holmes? This house seems to be abandoned.
Yeah, that doesn't mean it's actually abandoned.
Given the layer of dust accumulated in the square, this door must rarely open. Closed. This lock is solid but very old. I should be able to force it. This lock is solid but very old.
What shall we do, Holmes?
I mean, force it?
Given the layer of dust accumulated.
Oh, nice.
This lock is solid but very old. I should be able to force it.
What shall we do, Holmes?
This lock is solid but very old. I should be able
Okay.
to force it.
What shall we do, Holmes?
Shut up.
Numerous footsteps. Apparently this passage is used frequently. This door was recently reinforced. Impossible to open it.
Okay. Let's go over here. I didn't look and see what was over here.
This trolley seems to be in good condition, apart from the broken wheel, of course. This stone was blocking the wheel.
Okay. Can I...
No, I can't do that.
Keep hitting the wrong buttons for directional.
A tarred cover. There, this piece of tarpaulin is very thin, but solid enough for our purposes.
But what the devil are you doing, Holmes?
I don't know what he's doing
This
either,
trolley
bruh.
seems to be in good condition, apart from the broken wheel, of course. No, I can't do that. This trolley seems to be in good...
Do I need to find the broken wheel or something? I'm very confused about what I'm doing right now.
This lock is solid, but very old. I should be able to force it.
What shall we do, Holmes?
Oh, wheel.
This wheel is in good shape, but it is impossible to remove it. The pin holding it is stuck. This wheel is in good shape. This wheel is in good shape, but it is impossible to remove it. The pin
Shut up! I swear they never shut up.
This wheel is in good shape. This wheel is in good shape, but...
Okay. I genuinely don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing right now.
Look, if we lift a board from this window, we should be able to pass through. But first we have to get ourselves up there.
You are joking, Holmes?
No, no, he's not. Let's see.
There, by sliding this piece of tarred tarpaulin, I was able to quite simply force the lock. Let's go in.
Incredible.
There we go.
Some makeup applicators. These little metal instruments are rather curious. I'll take one. These jars contain chemical products. I have no idea what they are for. There's something here. A trapdoor. We must find a way to get down through it, Watson.
Incredible.
Okay, can I move this door? Because it is very in my way and I'm annoyed. Watson, you're all up in my grill again. Can you fucking move? Like I'm literally stuck. Thank you.
Excellent. Now, on to the next step. Closed. This door was recently reinforced. Impossible to open it.
Okie dokie. Figured I'd try.
I will go down alone, Watson. Try to cover for me if someone should happen along.
Understood, Holmes.
Down I go.
Rings, wedding rings, gold teeth. I don't imagine where they came from. This old box must have held nails a long time ago. Nothing of interest. Pincers. Hammer. I'll take it. This may come in handy. Here's an electrical mechanism. Turning the handle should supply it with energy. Ah, it would seem that there is a broken connection. It is a stretcher that can be dismantled into 2 pieces. I have to find a way to take it upstairs, I think. I'll be needing it. Here's an electrical mechanism. Turning the handle should supply it with
Cool.
energy.
I'm assuming I can't get to that till... Hello? Can you let me view that, please? The angles on this BS
appears to be
is...
destined to be incinerated. A pointed poker. This is sure to come in handy.
Nope, I already grabbed everything from here.
This may come in handy. Closed.
How do I get back
Here's an
up?
electrical mechanism. Turning the handle should supply it with energy. Ah, it would seem that there is a broken connection.
The glitches in this game are great, because those aren't even on the floor anymore.
Here's an electrical mechanism. Turning the handle should...
I don't have anything in my inventory that would do that, so... Or that would fix that. Can I climb back up? Or am I stuck? Lordy. Alright, let's, I don't know, use something, I guess.
Excellent. Now, on to the next step.
Oh.
This box is broken. The wires must be reconnected. Pray, think.
How does one... Wait, what am I doing? I'm confused. As usual, I seem to just be non-stop confused. There we go. Okay, I get it now. There we go. Okay. Can I connect, like, diagonally? No. Yes, that I can do. No! What? Why can't I go up there? Okay.
Elementary.
Must be a certain distance type thing. Who knows?
That's good, Holmes. I don't know why you brought this thing back up, but I can take it.
Perfect, Watson.
Okay.
The fuse box is burned. The lift is blocked. I'll have to find another way out. The fuse box is burned. The lift is blocked.
Yes,
This
yes.
bent
Shush,
key
let
just
me
needs a
grab the
little repair
key.
job to make it usable.
Key.
This may come in
Use-
handy.
I swear to goodness. Okay, so I'm just a dingle.
This may come in handy. Rings, wedding rings, gold teeth.
Like, I know I need to put it in here, but it's not letting me do it.
This may come in handy.
There we go. Now I can use the pincers, I'm assuming, and maybe the hammer. There we go. Perfect. Back out of this sucker.
Let's hope that it really is the key to this door.
And so, Holmes?
Oh, Jesus. I was like, Jesus is dark. Hi. You
Let's hurry,
shush.
Holmes. This neighborhood makes...
Where's the thingies that you brought out, dude? There we go. This game is really glitching out right now. Like, there's things that should be there that aren't, you know what I mean? Like,
This wheel is in good shape. This little instrument will serve perfectly as a pin punch.
But what the devil are you doing, Holmes?
being creative, Watson. I am being creative.
Elementary.
But what the devil are you doing, Holmes?
No, I can't do that.
Right.
This stone was blocking the wheel.
There we go.
Excellent. Now, on to the next step.
What's the next step? To me, that's get the fuck up there.
Look, if we...
You are joking, Holmes?
Look, if we lift a board from this window, we should be able to pass through. But first, we have to get ourselves up there.
You are joking, Holmes?
I need something. I need something. I need something.
What do I need for right there?
I need something. I need something. I need something.
Okay, what? Okay, hold on. There we go.
Look, if we lift a board...
You are joking, Holmes?
Keep getting stuck because Watson is like all
need
up in my
something.
grill.
I need something. I need something. I need something.
What do you need, bruh?
I need something.
Okay. Ah, I have hair everywhere. I swear to goodness. Oh, who the fuck would have figured that out? I mean, obviously people did, but like, come on.
I hope this ladder will support my weight.
This is very hodgepodge.
I need something.
Okay, inventory. Pinchers.
Let's go.
My God, Holmes. Where are we?
For us to find out, my friend. This woman is dead, Watson.
Yes, several days ago, Holmes, but the body is perfectly preserved. No odor, no visible decomposition.
Strange smell. What do you think, Watson?
A zinc chloride solution without a doubt. A product generally injected into cadavers to help preserve them. Look, Holmes, a label from the London hospital. It must be a corpse stolen from the London hospital.
Oh, gee, you think? Let's see. Plummer, Smith and Ferguson, souvenir of Liverpool, autumn, pt3. I give you my love, my Alexis mom.
This old photo shows a young man dressed after the fashion of an employee in front of a shop.
Spiritualism, contact with the hereafter. Okay.
Confusing. The man in the photo taken in 1883 and the one on Prince Raskolnikov's leaflet are one and the same, and no more a prince or a Russian than you or I, Watson. Some makeup applicators. Someone made up this corpse. The lips have been colored and the rings around the eyes carefully camouflaged. Yes, somebody wanted to give the impression of life.
To what end?
Look at this photo. It is inscribed Ethel Broome Street, 1851 to 1878. This young woman who died 10 years
That's
ago
looking very
looks
similar.
like the one stretched out on this table.
Ooh, starting to cool down again. I got chilly chills. Hello? I think the game just keeps freezing. Oh no, there's a little... I'm a dum-dum.
This
I'm
may
a
come in
dum-dum.
handy. These clothes are new, just like the deceased's dress. I imagine her clothes were changed. Watson, this corpse was embalmed and made up and dressed to look like a woman who had died 10 years earlier. All is clear, Watson. A charlatan, passing himself as a prince, making the dead come back by using corpses as puppets.
Which explains the disappearance of corpses at the London hospital. It was to fuel this sordid entertainment.
I mean, I suppose.
This cheap jewel must be an accessory of some sort.
Got all that. Uh-huh.
It's a puzzle box. Let's see if I can open it.
Ooh, puzzle boxes. I hate puzzle boxes. Do I have to slide? Oh, I have to move it. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on here. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, like it has to add up to that? Because that makes no sense.
There we are. Magnificent.
Do I just have to... I did
square
not
object is
understand
very
that at all.
This letter speaks of a sign of
Out.
glass eyes in all shapes and all colors.
Yucky, yucky, yucky. Alright, let's
This
get
door
out
was
of here.
recently reinforced. Impossible to open it.
Fine, let's go out
I
of
hear
here.
a cab stopping in the courtyard. Someone's coming.
It is probably the dealers, Watson, but instead of running, what if we were to meet them, if we managed to win their trust?
You are joking, Holmes?
I'm missing some information.
Am I missing information? Because I don't think I'm missing any information.
This door was recently These clothes are new, just... I'm missing some information.
Oh, come on. I've looked at everything. I'm confessed. Oh. What does that square and triangle go to, I wonder?
This door was recently reinforced. Impossible to open it. I'm missing some information. Look at this photo. It is...
Yeah, blah blah. Okay. So that makes it some kind of necklace or something? Do I need to put it on her?
Someone made up this corpse. The lips have been colored and the rings around the eyes carefully camouflaged. Yes, somebody wanted to...
To what end? Look, Holmes, a
No
label
shit,
from the
I keep double clicking things.
Oi, what you doing there, you? It's private in here.
Calm down. We aren't here as tourists. We have come to collect our packet.
Oh, well then, you just had to say. I was told that you weren't no tramps, but I weren't expecting that you was... Given your get-up, I guess your boss.
Yes.
Well, the subject ain't ready yet. I ain't done with it yet. You'll have to come back.
Well, that's, a real problem.
Say, we have a personal order too for some organs. You wouldn't know where we can find them.
What type then?
Kidney, uterus.
Oi, I don't hack up my dollies. That's the work of an artist.
But you wouldn't happen to have a colleague who might furnish this type of item?
No, you can't make a copper doing that nowadays. Since the bigwigs made it easy to get stiffs, the medical schools are bursting with bodies to carve up. Docs and students have got all they need. Business is dead.
Business
For a few
is
coppers,
dead.
hospital
No,
bloke
it's
might
not.
help you out, but I don't know for sure. They'd be right in for it if they got caught. It probably just ain't worth it.
I understand. And what do you do with the corpses once you're finished with them?
I don't bother myself with that. But one thing's for sure, after the seance they're good for nothing but chucking out. I ain't Napoleon's embalmer.
Okay then.
Well, if you'll excuse.
You's got a funny way of talking, you.
Oi, it's normal. He's a brain, you see. A thinker at that. Seize you round, old man.
So, Holmes, the corpses that have disappeared from the London hospital are used during seances.
Yeah,
Nothing
so
to
what's
do
up with the
with
missing
organ
uterus
trafficking.
on that one chick?
Yes, it all suggests nothing of the kind is underway in London. In the medical world, all dealings would be visible, not to mention unnecessary. The crook we met confirmed this viewpoint. It's hard to imagine, therefore, that our Whitechapel killer perpetrated these massacres with the goal of selling the organs.
What lead should we follow now, Holmes?
Try to learn more about Tumblety. This Squibby should give us some information, but first I must stop the journalist Tom Bulling from harming him. I hope my secret police will soon have some information on him. While we wait, Watson, I would ask you to inform your colleagues of your recent discoveries. It would be good if these morbid, ghostly spectacles stopped, and this will need to be done at the London hospital.
You are right, Holmes.
Alrighty then.
Another false lead followed by the police, Holmes? Yesterday's Times says that a John Fitzgerald, who had claimed responsibility for the murder of Annie Chapman, has finally been released. He was, it says, lying.
That's of little importance, Watson.
It's incredible. It's been more than 3 weeks since the murderer struck, and the tension is as strong as ever. The press won't stop talking about him, and people are still full of fear. Perhaps the killer got what he wanted, people talking about him, and has chosen to stop committing crimes. What do you think, Holmes?
I doubt it,
Yeah,
Watson.
killers
Everything
don't
leads
just
me to
stop
believe
killing.
that
That's
he is
not
in
how that
hiding and
works.
waiting for the right moment. The area is packed with police, and that would obviously hamper his work.
You think he will start again, Holmes?
I have every reason to believe nothing will stop him short of his arrest or his death. Sadly, our investigation has reached a dead end, and I fear that we'll need another victim to get back on track.
Yes, how awful. And what of the case of the burnt mat? Have you resolved that?
Oh, that's a matter of little interest, and resolving will be of no benefit, above all to Miss Fleming. Ha! I hear the footsteps of my faithful Wiggins on the stairs. The game is afoot again, Watson.
Mr. Holmes, the scribbler resurfaced. At last word, Pounce saw him racing to Central News Agency where he works.
Excellent, Wiggins. And still nothing on the doctor?
Sorry, Mr. Holmes. He's one sleek yank, but we'll find him.
Good work.
All right.
Here's something for you. I must leave you, Watson. If I can get my hands on this Bulling, I will have much more interesting news on the bothersome Tumblety. I have only to change. If you can, Watson, I entreat you to stay here and await my word. We may not be more than two when the time to act comes.
You can count on me, Holmes.
Nope. Map. There we go. Awesome.
I must go to the
There
Central
we go.
News Agency. I'm at the press agency where Bulling works. A mirror.
A mirror.
I would imagine these are compartments to organize the paper's incoming dispatches. Queen Victoria, to keep the journalists on their toes, I suppose.
I suppose.
What do you want?
It would be very informative to search Bulling's desk before meeting him, but first I must get rid of this bothersome person, perhaps by offering him a scoop. I need more information.
I don't have a scoop to give him, do I? I'm dumb. Let me look. Let's see. Uh-huh. Okay, cool.
Good evening. I'm looking for Tom Bulling, the journalist.
He isn't here. He must be sleeping off somewhere. He gave me a tip. He wanted to save a scoop for me. He always gets a good dirt, and yet when he comes in here, it's just to warm his behind. Look, he pulled his desk over the stove.
Listen, Scoop, I'm bringing it over. Only if Bulling isn't here, I'm leaving.
Wait, what's this scoop?
Bulling promised me a reward for info. There's a charlatan who does spiritualist seances that are a little bit special. He steals corpses from the morgue, puts makeup on them, dresses them up, and then uses them as puppets.
I'll give you your dues. We'll pay you if this info is true.
I'll write down the address of the hideout on the crook's leaflet, but the police will be in on this one, so you better get there in time.
Understood. I'll go alone. Too bad for Bulling.
Hey, you wouldn't have a little something in advance?
Look on Bulling's desk. I know that he always leaves a few coins around for his snitches. Cheers.
Watson won't be pleased that I'm divulging the case, but I don't see any other way. This is Bulling's desk, the one closest to the stove. These are Bulling's notes. They are of little interest at the moment, but one never knows. Some coins. I will take them. This may come in handy. A charred match.
Okay, this is during my work as a journalist.
Even handwriting, yet fairly recognizable. A telephone, a device that enables you to talk with anyone in London, provided the receiver has a telephone too. I need more information.
Do we? Because I looked at everything.
The fire has almost gone out, but the stove is still burning hot. Bulling recently used the stove.
I don't have anything in my inventory, do I? There we go.
A torn piece of blotting paper. Curious, curious. It looks like someone wanted to destroy this piece of blotting paper that had red ink on it. I can make out a few more letters, but backwards. I need something to help me.
Do you? Let's see. nothing else there that I can see. It's gonna say I need more
information.
Yep.
By putting this piece of blotting paper in front of the mirror, I can read what is written.
Information on the Whitechapel killer, call by telephone. Okay.
Apparently, our journalist gets his information by telephone too. Sadly, the name is almost erased.
Some more, I've noticed that when your employees arrived at the meeting in a state of inebriation, I must ask that you take care of your team's discipline. I know that you indulge this journalist given the explosive information that he manages to flush out, but his behavior is unacceptable. This should not repeat itself, or I will hold you personally responsible. Oh, well, then.
Bulling's boss, Mr. Moore, seems to be protecting the journalist. If I telephone one of Bulling's contacts pretending to be his assistant, I might learn something of interest. Walesby 1875, an ingenious way to save his contact. Central, Walesby 1875, if you will. Thank you, I will wait.
Walesby, I am listening.
Hello, my dear man. I'm calling on behalf of Tom Bulling.
Bulling? So you know where this hypocrite, this liar, this...
Not at all. He is currently unobtainable. In the meantime, he has left me with a note asking me to pursue his work, and he told me that you were aware...
That's just great. I dropped everything off at his agency, but he didn't even bother to do the same for me. Tell me he at least gave you the information that I was asking in return.
I am ready, sir. I'm listening.
Do the police have a suspect for the bizarre theft of cigarettes and carrots that took place at the Commercial Street Market?
Wait, what? Okay, confused again. Scotland Yard is searching for Robin cops.
I think, according to Bulling, that Inspector Lestrade's team is looking for a rabbit with a bad cough.
Ah, damned Bulling. One day he'll be in some serious trouble for mocking the police. And now, can you tell me, with regards to the parliamentary scandal, what did the head of the Whig Party respond to the Tories who were treating him as a great incompetent?
I am following a guide for this, so...
According to Bulling, the head of the Whigs said, "Vote for me, I will be your best representative."
Good. That'll make for a good paper. There is one last question. According to a government social study, civil servants make the best husbands. Why?
Okay.
I believe I can confirm that it is because civil servants aren't tired and have already read the paper when they come home from work.
Very true. Good. It seems like Bulling has finally done his work.
As everything is all in order, can you now tell me where the information is that you sent to the agency?
Yes. There is a large brown envelope near the dispatch cabinet. It's in there that we exchange our tips with Bulling.
1,000 thanks. Goodbye, sir.
My salutations to Bulling.
This guy's not very well liked, apparently. Wait.
There are several documents in this file. Let's see.
The Spring Hill Jack, Terror of London, da.
I wonder why Bulling is studying this tale about Spring Hill Jack so meticulously.
Terror of London, Spring Hill Jack, the Phantom Killer, and Butcher's Blade, Whitechapel Butcher, Dr. Death, London Ripper.
What does that mean?
Charles Moore, thank you for this testimony of the Whitechapel Killer that you followed. Not easy authentication. Do not hand it over to the press without my invitation. Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, well, a piece of information about the murders transmitted exclusively to the police without informing the press. That has piqued my curiosity. Perhaps I should go to the police station to get more information.
Should we? About the letter given, they said,
What does that mean? I have inspected everything, but there's no sign of Bulling. He must have dashed off to his HQ, the Wasp's Nest. However, before I go to see him, I should find out about this mysterious information. It could help me get something out of the journalist. To the police station, then.
Yes, to the police station.
Let's go to the police station.
Well, hello? Can you walk? Thank you.
Come, back again, are we? Come this way, good man. The inspector has a few questions to ask you. Here is the man, Inspector.
Congratulations, Humphreys. So, my lad, one would say that you owe us a bit of an explanation for having left something with us. What is your full name and profession?
Sherlock Holmes, consulting detective.
Well, how about that?
Mr. Holmes, can you explain this get-up, your presence in the neighbourhood despite my instructions, as well as this most opportune restitution of jewels?
Firstly, I should tell you that not being under your command, I never understood what you said as an order, but rather as advice. I thought I would be wise to follow them to a certain extent. I intended to explain the stolen goods sooner or later. My presence here will allow me to fill you in on a few conclusions that...
If it is in regard to the Whitechapel murders, it won't help us much. We have no doubt that we will be revealing the identity of the murderer to the people in the area in a day or two.
My phone wigged it out. Oh no.
I'm impressed, Inspector, and I offer you my sincerest congratulations. Nonetheless, you should investigate a certain doctor.
Listen, Holmes, let us do our work. You've rid us of a great pain in the rear end by finding those jewels for us. It's weeks of work that you've saved us. But I think you're a little underqualified for a case like that of Jack the Ripper. Until it's over, I demand that you do not set foot in the area. Is that clear?
I take note of your advice, Inspector. You mentioned Jack the Ripper. Pardon me, but you know the name of the murderer?
Oh, it's from a letter that the Central News Agency sent our way. It was written by the killer. And even if it can't be proven, it must be recognised that the signature is striking. This information is confidential, and I would ask you to keep it to yourself, Holmes.
Shall I have a little look? Out of mere curiosity, Inspector. Then I shall disappear.
In that case, I don't see any objection.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Okay, cool. Don't really know what that
Not
means,
up to
but okay,
discovering
cool.
who Jack the Ripper is? Well, we'll soon find out, won't we, Inspector Aberline? I know who wrote the Dear Boss letter signed Jack the Ripper that Inspector Aberline gave me, and above all, I now know why. This Tom Bulling was inspired by this fantastical character to build a myth out of the Whitechapel Killer. Perhaps he would be receptive if I shared my discovery about him and prevent him from accusing Squippy. I must find him at once. My best bet would be to try my luck at the pub.
Okay, so I gotta go to the bar.
Ah, Holmes, I got your message, and here I am.
I got your message, and here I am, with his arms all up in the way.
Is looking for us with evil intentions, and he may be hiding here. I will try to get more information inside. You, Watson, will be our lookout, and at the slightest suspicious sound, do not hesitate to call a constable on his rounds.
Sorry, I'm just texting someone real quick. Okay.
Good evening, Mr. Bulling.
We know each other?
No, however, I have some information that may be of interest to you.
Talk, my friend. A pint for you if what you say is worth something. Does it have to do with the Whitechapel murders?
Indeed, I know the identity of the man who wrote a letter to the police, a letter entitled Dear Boss, in which the author claims to be the Whitechapel murderer and is signed Jack the Ripper.
What?
It's a journalist who was inspired by Spring-Heeled Jack in order to strengthen the credibility and the seriousness of his agency. This new Jack will give him some first-hand information that he, in turn, will dole out sparingly to the authorities, as well as some carefully distilled indiscretions that the big papers will come to beg of him. He plays both sides off against one another and becomes the chief orchestrator of the rumor. He wrote this letter in this very spot, and he has red ink on his fingers. Like you.
What exactly are you after, my friend?
You've been threatening a certain Squibby to distribute a telegram naming him as a possible suspect in these murders in revenge for an old feud. I would suggest you don't write this note, and that you leave Squibby alone.
I'd forgotten about the existence of that rapscallion. I threw that at him when I was visiting the station to get the dope. You should have seen his face.
You must also stop sending these letters that waste the authorities' precious time.
Right, well, I don't even know what you're talking about. I have a great relationship with the Bobbies. Just ask around. I don't have to answer to nobody. Now leave me alone.
Yeah,
Farewell,
yeah, you
sir.
do.
Good riddance.
Let's hurry to the police station, Watson. We are close to our goal. Squibby will be able to reveal what he knows about Tumblety. Squibby, so that's it. You're a free man again. We were just coming to the station to find you.
Shh. Yeah, the Bobbies agreed to let me go, and I came to see Bluto before ferreting you out. So, you've seen the newspaper man?
Yes, he is in the pub and everything is taken care of, but I'm waiting to hear what you have to say about Dr. Tumblety.
Okay, but we have to be quick. One night, I goes to see Bluto in his hideout that ain't far from the boarding house where this Tumblety bloke has a room. I see him coming in too.
He must have been on one real binge. To the point, the Tumbleton fella was there, and he smiles at me, all nice like. He tells me he's a great Yankee doctor, but my business interests him. I'm interested, I tell him, but I'm not the type to just jump right in without getting to know a person, see? He invites me around to his room to talk business, just him and me. We empty a bottle or two, and all of a sudden, like, he wants to show me what he's got in this big trunk that he always carts around places. I just about vomited, see? In these jars, just like pickles, you know, there were pieces of meat. And he whispers that it's the lady bits of some old dames. He called them peckybins. I'd call them love killers, I would. Yuck! After that, he starts to go on about rich folk. They ain't nothing but dogs, and I won't tell you the worst of it. Then he comes all close to me and puts his sweaty hand on my leg. He was one of them types, not me. I don't wait a second before I give him a good thrashing, and I start running and let go of him, and he still wants to see me again just to talk business. But then I had to do time, so business.
Do you know where he can be found?
Why, ain't he in his digs? Maybe he got to liking life behind bars too. I heard that in some jobs there's a way to.
Thank you for your information, and we'll meet again, my friend. Here is the sum I promised to get you out of London.
Ciao, fella. I've just got a little score to settle with Bluto, and I'm heading for the country.
How bright knuckles this old lady takes out a different set. Why don't you stay my toes? You knock me across the go blimey. I'll kill you. That's right up to the socket.
Lipsky!
Quiet!
My dear Watson, we must strike while the iron is hot. We have avoided meeting Dr. Tumbleton until now. The time has come to do so.
Do you have an opinion, Holmes?
We must assure ourselves that the factor collector of female organs and a murderer who removes said organs are resident in the same area at the same time is nothing more than coincidence.
Oh, they're done talking. Okay. I was waiting for them to finish talking.
I thought that you wouldn't bring me back your keys. Oh, it's you, Mr. Holmes. Good evening, Dr. Watson.
Indeed, it is I again. One of your tenants left without returning his keys?
Yes, it's Dr. Tumbleton whom we spoke about. Shortly after your last visit here, some constables came and asked me a few questions regarding him. Barely had they left than the doctor came barreling around a street corner and rushed up into his room upstairs. A little while afterwards, while I was tidying, I heard a thud in his room and a rush down the stairs. He left with most of his bags, but without returning his keys. You can go up and see if you wish. The door is still open.
Okie dokie, I shall do that. Wait, is it this one?
Careful, Watson. Do not walk around here until I've inspected these marks.
I know, Holmes, I know. I understand your methods.
Oh, I
you
didn't
have
even
your rule
see
and
the shoe
magnifying
prints.
glass. I thought that you had forgotten them, Holmes.
I never forget the essentials, my dear Watson. Size 13. Right foot, light trails. The man was running. Right foot, light trails. The man was running. I'm missing some information.
You have your rule and magnifying glass. I thought that you had forgotten them, Holmes.
I never forget the essentials, my dear Watson. This isn't water. Going by its sticky texture and odor, I'd say we're dealing with formalin. These are the footprints of a tall man who had recently stepped in formalin and who left this room in a hurry.
Well, can I walk on it and enter the room now, Holmes?
There's so many things.
There are
Okay.
a few pieces of a large glass jar in this puddle. The man who left the footprints on the ground must have walked in it while fleeing.
There's the ucky body part. Yeah, terrible. Da 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 da. Da da da. Okay.
This Dr. Tumblety seems to be attracted to men more than women, that much is clear. So, the doctor has a handgun, and he would use it to restrain young men, perhaps.
Da, 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 da.
If this letter is addressed to him, it would appear our doctor is a veteran of the American Civil War. Vicksburg is the key. Now, that is interesting. These footprints are the same as those found in front of the door. These footsteps must be those of Squibby. He must have hit Tumblety, who dropped one of his jars.
And he ran out. Elementary, Holmes.
Perfect, Watson. Going by its size, this enormous trunk must be a wardrobe. These brackets are rather unusual. What do you think, Watson?
Let's see, Holmes. These are the names of the battles from the American Civil War.
Nope, cheater pants, because I don't feel like doing the work, because, well, I'm a cheater pants. Okay.
Let's see. 5
It's weird how some of them start at 9 and some of them don't. There we go. 2, 5, 3, 3, 7, 6, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 7. Oh gosh darn it. I keep going past it. Oh, I can change the flags. Okay. It's that one, I think. Let's see. That one's that one with...
Elementary.
There we go.
This is dreadful, Holmes. This trunk contains 4 jars in which organs are floating.
Did they
Watson,
purposely
can
make
you
it
tell me
dark
at a
so where I
glance
couldn't
what these
see it, or
organs
is that just
I
another
would say
glitch?
that they are parts of female reproductive organs.
Are these specimens fresh?
No, and I am quite certain of it. From the colour and appearance, I'd say these organs have been in these jars for several months, if not years.
Let's go to Baker Street.
Is there someone here?
Yes.
What's going on, Finley? You seem to be in a panic.
The two police officers wanted to know if someone suspicious had entered here. The Whitechapel killer has struck again, and if I understood correctly, he killed 2 women in the past few hours.
Where?
They did.
I don't know. The police didn't tell me anything.
Quick, Holmes. We must catch up with them.
Certainly not, Watson. Mr. Finley, do you know if the doctor had any other pieces of luggage up there apart from this trunk?
1 or 2, I think.
Do you take care of the doctor's laundry?
My wife does laundry for the tenants once a week. The sheets likewise.
Would you be kind enough to let us know as soon as possible if the doctor shows up again?
Certainly. I'm just worried that he won't be back, you see, and I'm annoyed about my keys.
Holmes, I don't follow. The Whitechapel killer is, at this very moment, very close by, and we are just staying put, twiddling our thumbs.
The Whitechapel killer has always been nearby, and what will we do? Go back to the scene of the crime or crimes and mix with the onlookers and trample the crime scenes even more? No, our time will come. Let's return to Baker Street.
Let's go back to
go
Baker
look at the bodies and stuff
home,
later.
Sweet home.
When everybody's
We were
gone,
less
so you
than
can do it all
200 feet
secret
away
like.
from the first victim a few minutes before she was murdered. We might even have heard the murderer's voice, and we haven't done a thing for the past week.
You're the one not doing anything, Watson. For my part, I have been working, and as you know, I've made good use of this week by tracking down and verifying all of the solid facts on these 2 murders to write up the notes that are on my desk, read them over again, and try to gain a bit of perspective.
Lots of notes. Okay.
I have read and reread them, but give me something to do then. A task where I can get stuck in, because...
Find me a slaughterhouse that will give us exclusive use of its block for an hour, and find me, in your opinion, which common animal shares the most characteristics with humans from a physiological point of view.
Pig?
I don't even know why I asked that question. Pray, find a dozen fresh pig's heads, Watson. Not big heads, I prefer small ones.
Sows?
That's it, Watson. As soon as you have done that, let me know. I request that you search in Whitechapel. Who knows, perhaps you will learn something about where Dr. Tumblety may be hiding. There is also no shortage of slaughterhouses and pig's heads in those parts.
Okay. I have to go get pig's heads? That's fucking weird. Otherwise, just like staring, like he just looks over and stares at me like so seductively. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and end today, I think. I know that was a short stream, but as I said, I'm not feeling very good today. I'm gonna go ahead and end it now, and we will continue this another day. I was hoping we'd finish today, but I guess this is a lot longer of a game than I thought. So I will see you guys next time.